Everybody, it's Keith with Kalfas Professional Services on a gorgeous summer day here. It's June 5th in Michigan. And Michigan has some of the most beautiful summers when everything is in bloom, despite what some people may say about it. You know, we're here on a customer's property right now. We're actually watering everything. We need some water, but what I like most about my customers is I really attract very meticulous customers, especially the meticulous wives who love their landscaping the way they like it done. And then I got the doctor type clients who, I mean, these guys are just like almost OCD in how they like their stuff. So we planted all these begonias. I just now planted in these flowering azaleas, backfilled them with compost, peat moss, humus, manure, and then I put some holly-tone fertilizer down, and then I'm going to soak them in water so they can really soak up the nice nutritious nitrogen-rich soil, and the roots can all spread out underneath the soil and, you know, just really blossom here. We just put in these red twig variegated dogwood shrubs about 20 minutes ago. Also backfilled those with compost, humus, manure, put a little bit of fertilizer on them. We're going to soak those, and see how I spaced them out? They're actually going to bloom and just really blossom to all the foliage just touching, and they're full complete shrubs, and they fill in that area. I was going to put the red leaf red begonias in like a strategic grid, as you'll see in the backyard too, but she said no, she wants them just placed randomly all throughout her yard. Excuse me. A lot of pollen in the air. We put in these white petunias with the red leaf red begonias and the dripping vinca vine. Got some lilac here. Put all these pots with all the flowers we had. You know, she's like flowers all over the yard. Coming to the backyard, this is the cool part. Got Chris here watering everything down. And we brought these flowering arrangement pots, and we have some geraniums which I just took out of the direct sunlight. There was some shade on this a little while ago, but they can't have direct sunlight because they're actually going to burn out. So we're going to water those down and let them cool down a little bit. We have some koi fish here. I really like the pond setup. These hostas here, I'd expect them to be a lot bigger by now. But we got a nice bird feeder. I really like this client's backyard. It's kind of like a miniature utopia for what they did with the size of the property. They really kind of maxed it out. Got some Burberry shrubs. These spirea. I like these emerald green Arborvitaes. They just give it like a nice kind of like privacy wall. Even though there's a fence there, they really help with the back because they give you that cascade effect. And then we just actually put in this Kim lilac about 20 minutes ago. These things are not cheap. Backfill that with compost, peat moss, manure, humus, and fertilize it. This wisteria shrub. I really like the Moonlight Salvia because the way it just jumps out at you. Some over here I want to show you is we put in the this Bloodgood Japanese maple too about 20 minutes ago. She's gonna love that when she gets home, and that's really gonna bloom out wide and blossom. It really fits in that area, nice and neat, clean. And then all over the place we have more flowers that we put in. There's another lilac. You get a whole grand view of the yard, and that's Michigan for you. Yeah. I'm extremely passionate about landscaping because when you put your hands in the soil, it grounds you. It takes a lot of stress off, and you can get that, you know, anything in life. And one of the reasons I'm saying this is because we live in metropolis, inner cities, where there's millions of people all stacked on top of one another, fighting in traffic. And a lot of people, if you do work in a cubicle type of desk job and you can't get that de-stress, hey, think of gardening as work, but on the other hand, it's really great therapy because when you stick your hands in the soil and even just pull weeds, it really grounds you. So it's really healthy for the mind, body, and soul. So yeah, I'm Keith Kalfas, and thank you for watching.